we have to ask ourselves, why is there a temptation amongst the Muslims to call themselves, an ism and a Muslim? So basically, I'm a feminist Muslim, or I'm a liberal Muslim, or I'm a secular Muslim. Why? What is the core reason? What is the fundamental reason why Muslims have this temptation to do that? And to be honest, the temptation comes from also lack of understanding of Islam by our wider community.
Yep.
Our wider community, non-Muslims, they really don't understand Islam enough. Where when a Muslim feels like they need to show that they are Muslim but also believe in freedom, they feel like they have to call themselves a liberal Muslim.
Islam's not complete.
Yeah. When they want to communicate to a non-Muslim or to people in the workplace or people in their class that they believe that men and women are equal, but they are also a Muslim, they feel like they have to call themselves a feminist Muslim. Yeah. And I think that's the pressure that is faced a lot of the times, because the way this society currently categorizes itself is that way. Are you a feminist or not? Are you conservative or are you a liberal? Are you a right wing or left wing? Our society tries to box Muslims into their own categories, and that becomes very tempting for Muslims. But the thing is, does it mean that if you believe in women's rights, if you believe in fundamental equality, if you believe in freedom, does that necessarily mean you are a liberalist or you're a feminist?
Yeah.
No, you can be a Muslim but also fight for Muslim rights, and you don't need that at all. It's almost as if saying, I like to give this analogy because, we sometimes we don't compare these ideologies to religions sometimes. Yeah. Now, if you look at it as a thought experiment, maybe, that we have Christianity. Yeah. There's a lot of aspects of Christianity that we fundamentally agree with. Yeah. We believe Isa alayhi salam is the Messiah. We believe a lot of the prophets they do, even though the nature we believe in them is a little bit different. But there are similarities between us and Christians. But however, just because we have those similarities, is it necessary for us to call ourselves Christian Muslims?
That's a very good point.
Is it necessary? And in fact, is it appropriate to call ourselves Christian Muslims?
Yeah.
And the fundamental reason why most people would say no would be that no, because that's a different religion. Yeah, that would be their answer. But what is the fundamental thing that makes it a different religion? That is what we believe fundamentally in our aqidah. What we fundamentally believe the nature of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be. Who we believe Isa alayhi salam to be. The fact that we believe that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is a prophet. Yeah, it's the fundamental things we disagree with. Which means that even those things we agree with don't mean we attach ourselves to that. So just like that, these fundamental ideologies, it's a bit difficult to grapple nowadays because postmodernism, obviously, a lot of these ideologies, people have their own definitions. But what Muslims should do is also concentrate on what is actually the fundamental definition. And that's by going back to its roots. That's by going back to these ideologies' roots, finding out what these believe as self-evident truths. What do they believe to actually be true? If Islam contradicts with the fundamental belief of these isms, which was made by the founding fathers, and the fundamental principles, which are followed by current day ideologies, which are the result of that, if they contradict with Islam, then there's no reason for us to call that. And we should feel confident in that. We should be proud of that.
Yeah.
We should be happy that we don't need another ideology to complete us.